right. Just a few more upwards, comrade. I'm trying, master. Don't worry, Junior. You got this. You got the terrain somehow. Okay, just a little more. Okay, that should do it. You can drop it now. Okay. Oh, yes, thank you for your assistance, Miss Egron. Hope it was not too much trouble. Whew! Did I do a good job lifting him? You sure did, comrade. Yeah, if you can handle lifting one of the heaviest Pokemon of all time, then you certainly can handle all the training and the final bosses and stuff. That's great to hear, Mama Quake. Yes. Well, you better get going, comrade. It's almost time. You're not too worn out after lifting that Aggron, right? Nope. No, I feel great. I can handle it. Well, better get going. Later. Yes. Well, I better get going too. Enjoy the show, comrades. Hello, my Sharkies, and welcome to another Pokemon Colosseum stream. We need that as okay, yeah. So yeah, I am glad y'all enjoyed the opening skit. Oh yes, I could have loved it. Indeed, the context I was training Quake Jr. by having him lift an Aggron. He worked out pretty well. He's doing good. Indeed, yeah. Honestly, I've honestly wondered if I should just make all my opening skits into highlights, cause that'd be really easy for me to do. And, but what do y'all think? Should I just try to generally just turn all the opening skits into highlights from now on? Cause, you know, I'd love to get us some more viewers and more friends to hang out with. Where did you get the ag from? Yes. Where did you get the Aggron from? Oh yeah, that was from my Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, back when I played Pokemon Emerald, I had an Aggron on my team, and yeah, she was just assisting. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. She can handle it. Alright. Anyways, it's gonna be a pretty chill stream tonight. We are almost ready to fight the final boss, but we got to do some training because, well, they're in the 60s show. And, well, one particular thing I'm a little scared of regarding the final bosses, and it's not their shadow Pokemon. They got a Slaking, as well as a Slowking that learns a certain move that's very dangerous if you use it on a Slaking. But, I'll let y'all figure it out. Okay, enough yapping, get on with the show, bro! Okay, yeah, I'm going. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started. And, oh, okay, I thought it wasn't working for a moment. But yeah, yeah, the final boss got some kings. And if both kings are out, they can do a very dangerous strategy that, well, it's probably more easily pulled off with Cofagrigus, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's see how the team is doing. How you doing, Cloudy? I'm doing good! I got the highest level! Indeed, still got a lot to do. We gotta get you and everyone else leveled up, so hopefully it will go well. Alright then! And of course, everyone's favorite, Quake Jr. Hi everyone! I'm back from my training! Whew, boy, that was tough. Don't worry, you can handle it. You just gotta do some Quake Raves for the rest of the training. Oh, really? Cool! I can do that. I suppose, you know, double dragons and... Yeah, you got this, Quake Jr. Wonderful! I'll do my best! And then, Typhlosion. Yeah, my flames attaches are ready to burn! Yeah, definitely gonna need to get you leveled up, because, you're... Actually... I think you might be the fastest one on the team. Darn right I am! Fast as fire! Yeah, well said. Yeah, you're gonna be very helpful. Who else we got? Oh, Suicune.
Yeah, what's up, bros? Oh, I noticed you got the XP share on me. I don't know if you're gonna really need that, because I'm pretty chill with being under-leveled and all. So... Oh, yeah, if you want to pop it on one of my broskies, I'm okay with that, bruh.
Alright then, yeah. Plus, we'll probably use you a lot for the surf.
Sounds good to me, brother.
And of course, our starting duo, Umbreon, Espeon. Yep, I'm ready to go. Gotta be extra strong for what's to come. Indeed, darling. I'm not sure who you're gonna put the X-Pacer on. We all could use a good bit of grinding. Well said. Anyways, let's go make our way to Mount Battle. Sorry I didn't do this sooner. Oh, goodness, how do we get out of here? Oh yeah, I did hear about the release date for Legends EA. What is it, like October 18th, I believe? Oh, hey, that's something, chat. It was, it's like a month, or that's actually like a month earlier than most Pokemon games get released. Normally they come out in like November or December for the Christmas holiday. 16th. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm still wondering if I should, how I'm going to get it, because, you know, money's a bit of a problem for me right now. Mostly because I can't pry myself off of eBay. Yeah, I just found a particularly rare Power Ranger Zord online, that being the blue Super Train Zord. The reason it's rare is it's usually missing its front. It's an issue that also the red one has. But I already have the red one, so yeah, I might actually be able to make the Super Train Megazord from Lightspeed Rescue at some point, which that'd be quite awesome. I have a spot on my shelf that's in need of a giant robot, or like an extra big giant robot. But yeah, I'm still wondering if I should get Legends EA or not. I mean, probably. It's, you know, it'd be fun talking about it with y'all. It's just, it's you know how it is with Nintendo right now. Like, I'm not. Oh, and that reminds me, I recently watched a video on how to move your Switch stuff over to a Switch 2. Yeah, and it's a little concerning because apparently the way it does it is it will just completely take everything off your original Switch and make it reset it to factory default, and then you download it all to your new Switch, and I'm just a little too nervous. Oh, how was the next Inuyasha episode? Oh, it was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, let's just start Area 7. Yeah. But yeah, I really loved it. They fought a freaky snake man. It was like a freaky water snake. If you think I'm just a kid, you're in out of pain. Area 7 start. Oh, dang. Oh, snap. They got, like, the best music now. I love this music. It's, like, one of my favorites. Oh, shoot. They can't be quick raved. But yeah, I really loved it. I honestly, yeah, and they also had the tiny sea goddess. She was alright. I was kind of hoping they would have done, I don't know, she might have been at least a little fishy or something. You know, and let's get Flare blazing, because these bugs would be very... But yeah, it was really cool. The fight with the snake man was really cool. Oh, praise Silkian! Quick rave! Hey, hello, comrade! You're just in time! Yes, indeed, we've begun the training arc. And we got really awesome music, too. Well, you know, it was pretty fun, you know, seeing how the Inuyasha team has really started coming together. And Nice Sango's starting to do stuff. Oh yeah, there was underwater fight. It was really cool. Like, again, I need to see more snake demons like that, because watching them fight is really cool. But yeah, gotcha. Oh, nice. But yeah, we need to train up to get ready for the final boss, because as I was telling Sakurkudo earlier, the final boss happens to have a Slacking and a Slowking on his team. Can you guess what move the Slowking has that it would be very dangerous if it used it on a Slacking? But yeah, no, but yeah, we are getting close. Like, I'm pretty sure we only got like 2 weeks left of Mega Man Battle Network 5. Skill swap, yeah, yeah, the Slowking has skill swap, so yeah, if the final boss gets the chance, he will unleash his Slacking free of its wretched ability. And I'll tell you, when a Slacking is not lazy, it is quite horrifying. Oh, yay, Suicune leveled up. Yeah, two examples I can think about was, you know, the one in the anime that put up quite a fight, and the one in Pokemon Ranger I remember being pretty nasty. Dude was just walking around slamming the ground. But yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about another game I'm considering streaming. Now, I will say, once it is time to pick a game, I will give y'all proper trailers to choose from. Ooh, Solrock and Lunatone. Lovely. Oh, I love how Lunatone is in this game. How it's just constantly orbiting. We are running into a slight problem where a lot of these are not, they can't be hurt by the Quake Rave. No worries. Okay, so, oh yeah, Crunch will do well. So one of the games I'm thinking of streaming is called Bug Fables. It's basically a Paper Mario indie game. Yeah, it's a lot like, it's very much the same type of game as Paper Mario Thousand Year Old Door, but kind of better in some aspects. For one thing, Bug Fables, it's all about bugs. Yeah, like all the characters are bugs, and your team is comprised of a beetle, a bee, and a moth. Ooh, a moth, you say? Yeah, Silky, he's a pretty cool guy. Literally, he has ice magic. Ooh, very cool indeed. But yeah, I recently finally got around to beating Bug Fables, and I would really love to stream it. Plus, I think I could probably go back to making art of stuff for it every week, because, you know, all the designs are pretty simple, and there's no shading, with the exception of 2 bosses. But is he a great moth? Debatably. He's got some good backstory, and pretty fun. Bug Snacks? No, not Bug Snacks. It's Bug Fables. There's no eating of bugs in... Well, actually there is, but those are the enemies. But yeah, I believe the full title of the game is Bug Fables and the Everlasting Sapling. Which takes place in the land of Bagaria, which is actually someone's backyard. Yeah, once you get to, like, the beehive, you can look through a telescope and see that it's all taking place in a yard. And your team of explorers are trying to, you know, they're all part of, like, a guild. And they're trying to find this thing called the Everlasting Sapling. You've seen Bug Snacks, didn't you? Yes, I've seen Bug Snacks. I'm very mixed on Bug Snacks, because I like the Bug Snacks themselves, especially the Bunger. It's like a little hamburger spider just going around all like, a bunger, 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 bunger! Yeah, I don't like that you have to feed the snacks to these weird Muppet people. And, of course, there's also the truth of what Bug Snacks actually are, which is very disturbing. But back to Bug Fables, your team is part of an explorers guild in the Ant Kingdom, and they're trying to find the legendary Everlasting Sapling, Oh, actually, I think you can... I'm trying to think if it'd be a good idea to Quake Rave. Yeah, let's Quake Rave. It's a fabled tree that's said to give eternal life to anyone who can find it. Probably not the best game to mention in front of Silky. Wait, what were you talking about with those Bug Snacks? Well, they're more snacks than bugs. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Look, Yu-Gi-Oh! Insects are already struggling enough with that lousy insect queen trying to eat everything in sight. I do not need... I would rather not be around something that's even more appetizing. Yeah. Honestly, if I did do Bug Fables, I might even try to draw Silky in the style. But yeah, it's honestly as great as Paper Mario. And does a lot of cool stuff, and also has some interesting, sort of does some stuff that's a bit accurate to biology, so to speak. By that I mean, you know, there's certain stuff, a lot of the bugs have certain abilities and features that bugs have in real life. Like, for example, all the ants are girls. Like, yeah, because just like in real life, the majority in anthills, all the ants are female. Okay, there is like one exception to that rule in Bug Fables, but that's regarding a secret boss, so... Also, the story's really good, you know, there's... A lot goes on with the characters, they go through a lot of growth, and... Also, it's a really funny game, too. It's definitely got the Paper Mario humor. Are they anties? Load. Yeah, I guess. Some of them probably are. But yeah, there's also a lot of cool species of bugs in the game. Like, you know, the main characters are a beetle, yeah, and a bee. And you know, a moth with ice magic. Yeah, there's also, yeah, I think some of the moths and butterflies have magic powers. But yeah, I'll show y'all a proper trailer later when it's time to pick the next game. I would love to stream it. It is such a fun game. But yeah, I would definitely love to show y'all the tale of Kabu, V, and Leaf. That's the name of the characters. Okay, oh no, not that bird again! What'd I do? No, not you, Cloudy, I mean the deadly bird.
Oh yeah! We don't have to catch it, right?
Yeah, no, we're fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, water type. Burb. Yeah. I mean, I still like Delibird, but they've given us quite a bit of trouble this game. Let's go for Espeon, we haven't used them much. And, let's Dragon Breath the Burb. Oh, reminds me of the fact that about Calico Cats, 99 are female, the 1% are the male, Sterling? That's so weird. Sterile. I need to pick up more bug puns for that game. Oh yeah, don't worry, you'd have a field day with that game. Other interesting stuff about the game is, apparently ladybugs are actually are not that allowed in the Ant Kingdom. The reason being is, because of aphids. Y'all know what aphids are. They're like tiny little green bugs that like to munch on leaves. Well, a lot of the aphids in Bug Fables are essentially pets or cattle. And ladybugs are known for eating aphids, so I think the reason most ladybugs are limited in the kingdom is they don't want them stealing all the aphids. Oh, sterile means they can't make babies. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Oh, yikes. So, oh, that actually reminds me, chat. A while ago, I think I may have told y'all that all three of our cats, Carmen, Sylvie, and what was the last one? Mavis, they all got pregnant. Carmen had her kittens. Yeah, she had 4 little kittens, we think, and, yeah. So, yeah, I don't have any pictures of them right now, but yeah, they are very adorable. And, yeah, seems like Sylvie and Mavis might burst any day, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, we are kind of, developing a bit of a cat problem, because my mom won't get any of them fixed. You know, it's mostly because she's too busy to take them in, and, you know, so it's expensive, but, I don't know if it's more expensive than all the cat food and litter we're gonna have to buy. I mean, it's not my problem, because I appreciate having more kitties, and, you know, I keep getting paid to do the cat litter, so... I don't have to worry about being out of work, but, you know, it is... Again, Carmen had 4 kittens, so... So, you know, I just, how many... I don't know how we're gonna handle it, because I don't know if we know enough people to, you know... to, take care of them. I know none of y'all can't, because I know one of y'all already has too many cats, and the other is on the other side of the country, so... How do you go? If y'all have any advice on what to do about all these cats we keep showing up. I mean, it works well for us since we live in the country, but you know, it is starting to get a bit out of control. Sometimes cats can pass away from giving birth too much. Oh, that's scary. I think that actually happened to a rabbit. We used to have rabbits, and I think that happened to one of them. And mostly because when we got a second rabbit that was black, we didn't realize it was a boy. There are vets that will fix cats for free or at a steep discount for low-income families. Well, that's good to know. It just, I'm pretty sure my family is not low-income. I think we're doing pretty good. Like, I think most of the money right now is just going towards putting one of my sisters through college. It's quite expensive, you know. I've already gone through college, so did my other sister. One of them dropped out, and the other one's currently going for, and and then there's still one more sister that's got to go to college later. Not for a while, but it's, yeah. Alright. What's up? 1 plus 2 doesn't 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2 for bunnies. Yeah, unfortunately, neither the mother rabbit or the child survived. You can still apply to see to get approved. Okay, I'll try to tell my mom about that. It was really sad. And I think eventually the other rabbit got out and didn't see it after a few days, so... Quite a shame, but you know, all the cats kind of make up for it. But yeah, I think once we get to the next area, we should be able to get some prime training. Because again, I think they are in the 60s, the final bosses. So, ooh, nice one!
Oh, come on!
So close. Let's get Cloudy out and give Espeon a chance to level up some. I might move the XP share to them in a minute. Bunnies make too much bunnies. Yep. I don't know why. Oh, wait, actually, I kind of know why, but, yeah. Let's change the subject. They just had, I think an event just wrapped up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling. Oh, what's that? I'm guessing you're wondering how you get more Calico Cats if 99 are female and the 1% that are male are sterile. Yeah, sure. How does that happen? And is it something that I'm allowed to say on Twitch? Because, Calico Cats, they're the ones that are, like, really colorful. I think that might be what Carmen is. She's got, like, all the colors in her besides gray. Oh, dear. I think I'm gonna switch Flare Blaze out, because he's getting a little pummeled. Oh, anyways, yeah, they just had the event on Duelings where you fought Vector, you know, the villain from Zexal that's essentially Bakura on steroids. Calico is not actually a breed, it's merely a coat pattern. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what Carmen is, so... Yeah, we got a lot of colorful ones. We got a lot of colorful kittens now. We're still keeping them in the box, so I can't quite tell. I think some of them might be gray. I'm hoping, because I like gray cats. They're very cute. It's a common misconception. Good to know. But yeah, I didn't play much against it, because, I don't know, I really don't care much for the late stages of Zexal. But you know, I managed to get Vector. I actually somehow unlocked him without realizing it. Oh, have everyone ever heard about the Labubu trend going on? What's that? I don't know what that trend is, Sakurkudo. And I'm hoping it's not concerning, because that word sounds similar to another word I don't really like. But yeah, share with the classroom. What is this trend you're talking about? Fun old lady Lano. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Vector. He's pretty standard psychopath, doesn't very evil, likes doing the betrayal and backstabbing and hurting the people just because the lols. Granted, he did do a pretty good job duping Yuma. Evil! Yeah, granted, deceiving Yuma's really not that hard, like, at all. It's a keychain fashion thing from Pop Mart. Oh, that sounds cute. I'll have to look into that later. And keychains are fun. But yeah, Vector, pretty nasty guy. And I don't really. Oh, you sent me a book. Oh yeah, I'll look into that later. Thanks, Sakurkudo. Yeah, Yuma is kind of an idiot. Yeah, Vector was like posing as a character called Ray Shadows. Totally not a suspicious name in the slightest. And he, like, convinced Yuma that he was actually, like, some police officer from another dimension fighting against the evil Barians. Yeah, no, all the Barians are kind of evil. It's kind of complicated. I think they were all essentially people who were alive in the past, and something went horribly wrong, and then the big bad Don 1000 did the big mumble jumble dimension magic, turned them into freaky space aliens. Oh, you sent me a picture? Oh, yeah, I'll look at that. I'll actually check that out real quick to see what it looks like. Well, that's neat. It's kind of cute, and it's like a bit of a creepy grin, but that seems like a nice trend. With no mouth, impersonating an officer. That's a felony. Oh, trust me, he's committed more than just that. I'm pretty sure he committed a good bit of genocide in his past life. He wasn't always evil. It's just I think his father went a little loopy and then tried to kill him, but then he accidentally killed his mother, so the father killed himself instead, and then Vector kind of went loco. Yeah, the variants don't have mouths in their true form. It's, it looks nice, the no mouth look can kind of work. But yeah, then it turned out that, Vector was tricking Yuma the whole time and did it. He specifically made it so, he had to lie to Astro about certain stuff, and, caused Astro to go dark for a little bit. They worked through it, but, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Vector, near the end, might have killed all the other Barians at some point. Until Shark, who was also a Barian, as it got revealed near the end, obliterated him. But don't worry, everyone got better. I think after the onslaught of the Barians, everyone got brought back to life at the end. Other than Don 1000, he was definitely Don Dunzo, if you know what I mean. I really need to finish Zexal one of these days. Yeah, I think the last episode I watched was when the Archlight family had returned to the show. That being Trey, Quattro, and Quentin, or as they're called in the original Japanese, 3, 4, and 5, all written as Roman numerals. Well, this is getting a little nasty. Let's get Quake Jr. out and get some more experience with Leslies. The Kid Dad? Wait, what were we talking about? The Kid Dad? I don't know what you mean. Vetrix, the Kid Dad, that's what you meant. Near the end, Vetrix's 3 kids returned to help the heroes out, and it was really awesome. And weirdly enough, the villains had fake number cards. Yeah, it was a very weird thing that happened. There were these 5 cards that were like counterfeit, fake numbers. Wait, did someone get confused? I certainly did, man. Ow! Darn it. And they were all and another weird thing is they had brought the villain Mr. Heartland back to life. And apparently it revealed in the past he had like a gang of criminals. And they got brought back to life too, except now they're freaking insect jellyfish monster men. I don't know if... And, yeah, it got a little weird from that. But yeah, it had some cool duels afterwards. Essentially, each of the siblings ended up having a tag duel with, you know, each of the 3 main characters. Like, I think the first one was Yuma and Trey teamed up to fight Eraser, who is this cicada that could steal memories. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't affect him? Oh, because he's already confused. Oh, silly me. Pretty cool fight. And, I need to look up what were the fake number cards, because, to be honest, the fake number cards were kind of cooler than the actual real number cards. Oh, right, I was using return. Darn it, silly me. Let's just, get, wait, no, that's a horrible idea. Yeah, the real number cards were kind of just pieces of a gate. Yeah, they were like all pieces used for the big final boss. They all like combined together. You might have seen them on Master Duel. They're pretty lame. I think you got, yeah. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, let us see. What are the names of the Numeron code? Yeah, they were like the Numeron gate cards. Yeah, numbers 1 through 5 are all like parts of the Numeron gate. They're pretty lame, honestly. I like the fake numbers a lot better, and thankfully the fake numbers did eventually get cards printed. The first one showed was number 3 Cicada King. It's a big old cicada. Big old monster cicada. Actually, now that I think about it, I think all of them were actually insects other than number 4. Lovely. We could always use more insect support. What I do believe. Well said, Silky. And let's get Quick Raven. But yeah. Oh goodness, I just looked at what the Japanese name of Cicada King was. It's number 3, Hell Cicada King Locust King. So yeah, very edgy and also redundant. But yeah, they beat them. I will say the Arch-like siblings, they're probably definitely some of the best characters in Zexal. You know, especially Trey. Trey's a good boy. You know, he definitely went through some development, and I appreciate things. IXZ summon number 39, Utopia. Yeah, I'm sure that's burned into everybody's skull. Look, Utopia's a cool card, but if you're going to do the gimmick of collecting all the boss monsters, why would you keep using that one again and again and again and again? I mean, so many of them are pretty vanilla and viable. Why do you have to keep resorting to Utopia? It's so lazy. Does Silky want to be an XC card? Oh, you know, I wouldn't mind. Personally, I wouldn't mind having any support. I mean, I got that one that was like a fusion of me as a Great Moth and Insect Queen. It's a little freaky, but I triumphed over it! But hey, I'd be quite cool with an insect. With a perfectly ultimate Great Moth fusion, or really anything. Yeah, I like XC monsters. I think they're fine. Anyways, on to the next fake number, which... Yeah, they had to fight... Oh goodness, what was he... Do they have the name of him? I don't think they do. I forget what his name was, but he was a jellyfish. Wait, is his name Cyronex? Oh yeah, his name's... Oh yeah, it was... Chironex? What kind of name is that? It's like a bootleg Toho. Plus you could equip laser cannon armor. Oh yes, our insects do love laser beams. It is indeed the best way to survive. So yeah, it was Freaky Jellyfish who was actually kind of responsible for killing Shark and Rio's parents. Apparently he was like robbing a bank or something and then crashed his car into the car that Shark's family was in, and well, the parents did not survive. Of course, I don't think they realized that until after the jellyfish has been destroyed. But yes, his fake number was number 4, Stealth Kragen. It's kind of weird. It's like a, honestly, I don't know. It's like a jellyfish, except it's a skull, like a skull. It's pretty freaky. What was his effect again? Oh yeah, I think it was like summoning Stealth Kraken in spawns, which are essentially stronger XC monsters that appear when it dies. I think it's supposed to be an immortal jellyfish or something. Pretty good for water decks. I'm sure it would fit right well in with Mako support. Oh, there wasn't a number 5. Oh, there was only 4 of them. Apparently there was a Dark Illuminite for some reason. But yeah, the last episode I watched of Zexal was the one that... Well, actually... Oh, there's a Sneasel. That's not very nice for Quake Jr. I'm gonna get Yo out there. It was the last one of these fake... Or second to last ones. And also... I activate my spell card! Double or nothing! Yeah, another spell card that was overused, that I can't quite remember how to use it. What was it? Like, if your attack gets negated, you can attack again, but your attack points get doubled? I don't really know. I think that was it. They do let you sort of use it during certain gift events in Duel Links, where you can, like, open up, where you can, like, double your rewards if you wait longer. Correct! Hey, I got it. Yeah. Can you even do that in the real game? Have Utopia stop his own attack? Yeah. But yeah, I think the last episode I watched, they were going to send Yuma to Astral World to go find Astral. And the last of Mr. Heartland's minions... I think you can. Huh, yeah, that makes sense. Who has an absolutely horrible name, Scritch, who was a ninja mosquito. Yeah. It's as awful as it sounds. I feel like that's just a name that just hurts to hear. But yeah, his whole shtick was ninja mosquitoes. Lame name. Yeah. And... Oh wait, actually, I didn't see what the Japanese name for Stealth Kraken is. It's... Oh my god! Oh goodness. So yeah, the name for Stealth Kraken in Japanese was number 4, Deathly Poisonous Jellyfish Stealth Kraken. I'm starting to notice a theme with some of these names. Oh, but yeah, he summoned a very weird monster known as number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito. And the funny thing about it is, it was tiny. Like, they kind of did a gag of, he summoned it, but there's nothing there. It's actually like, it's like the size of an actual mosquito. I feel like it was pretty annoying, too. Let's see, can I think it's start the battle? All monsters your opponent must attack if able when an attack is declared. Oh, yikes. Okay, so that's how it works. So apparently the way this thing would work is it would force your opponent's monsters to attack it, and they would get a hallucination counter on it. And then you could essentially burn your opponent based on... You could burn your opponent equal to the attack of a monster that has a hallucination counter. Okay, what's its overdone Japanese name? What the heck? Number 2, Mosquito Science Ninja Shadow Mosquito. So apparently in Japanese, it's not just a shadow ninja, it's a shadow ninja of science! Ugh, I don't like the looks of this. Let's get ready to quake rave. Too lame. Yeah, that's about right for most things in Exo, unfortunately. And yeah, I think the final one that I think they got pulled out when they fought Mr. Heartland was, oh my goodness. Okay. In number 1, Infection Buzz King. Yeah, they also turned Heartland into a fly for a brief bit. Because that happened. Infection Buzz King. Oh my, and I think I see why they might have changed its name. Its Japanese name is number 1, Infection Beelzebul. You know, like, I'm pretty sure that's like the name of a certain demon. It's like the one that represents gluttony. So yeah. Wait, what was this guy's effect? You can attach a monster from the graveyard to it, and if it's what the heck? Okay, so once you summon it, you get to look at your opponent's extra deck and send 1 card from it to the graveyard. Then you can detach a material from it. To target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Then if you destroyed a face-up monster, burn your opponent halfway. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the really frustrating thing about Zexal is there are good things in it. People are too sensitive even with name. Yes, some people get a little freaked out when you start using actual demon names in kids programming. Granted, I feel like, kids aren't gonna know anyway, so. But 4Kids was always very overly sensitive. Sometimes it led to really funny stuff. Zexal was also the one occasion where it was actually used kinda good, the censorship. By that I mean the girl characters' skirts were way too short. As well as I think some other stuff got cut out in the dub that I don't think I'm allowed to speak of on Twitch. Yeah, let's change the subject. But yeah, I feel like there are cool things in Zexal, they just don't get a lot of focus. And again, I think most of the duels just got kind of boring. Oh, look at this! We're fighting the boss Pokemon of Team Aqua and Magma. Ain't that neat? Quake Grave! How short? Way too short for a 14-year-old. Which, yeah, look, I like Tori, she's a nice supportive character, but the original Japanese does some questionable shots with her, which are not okay. Don't look it up, you might get in trouble. But yeah, like the number cards on their own are such a cool concept, being able to, have these cool boss monsters, and then after the protagonist beats them, they get to use them? I mean, that's right up my alley. Except he'll never use them because he's just always going to resort to Utopia because he can't think of anything else. Ugh. Pretty sure that... Alright, let's go for Double Dragon Breath. Actually, do Sand too. Like, I feel like you could count on your finger the amount of times Yuma used a number that wasn't Utopia. And it never went well. I mean, sure, second two-parter, or I guess the first two-parter, where he was fighting his teacher that went a little loony. He used Leviathan Dragon. That was kind of neat. And I don't think he used any other numbers after that. I think maybe he might have used some during the duel with Vetrix, where you're just allowed to pop out a number anytime you want. But other than that, I remember in the episode where Pegasus Goon tried to seize Kaiba, but They burst down the door, and the Japanese got there pointing guns at Kaiba before kids removed the gun, so they were just pointing their fingers. Yeah, the finger gun, the invisible finger guns. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Censorship moment. So funny. I mean, I'm not too harsh on them about the gun censorship, because there were really strict laws about that. Like, I think there is, like, a law that says you're not allowed to have a character aim a gun directly at the camera in a kid's show. Though, apparently you can actually get away with showing a gun as long as it makes laser beam sounds. What did you just do? But yeah, I think during that duel with Vetrix, I think he might have summoned, that ninja number. It didn't last very long. And randomly, when he was having a duel against one of the Barian minions, there's like a famous coach or something, he brought out Terabyte. It didn't do anything other than get destroyed. I just don't understand how the writers were just so uncreative with all the duels, because a lot of them kind of just boil down to summon out boss monster, bring out hero's boss monster, and that's it. Okay, yeah, we'll get through this ad before we fight the next one. But yeah, Zexo has so much wasted potential. I have been reading a really good. I need to get back to reading this really good fanfic that rewrites it, and it makes Shark's sister Rio the main character. Does a great job. I think it even fixes Yuma's design to be less cringe. But yeah, we'll rant more about Zexo and other stuff later after. But yeah, it's quite fun to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to play another Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, after these messages, we'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that, chat. Spam bot snuck in during the ad break. I also moved the EXP shirt. Goodness, that thing works fast. But yeah, y'all there, chat? Everyone good? Thank y'all again for sitting through the ads. It means a lot, because, you know, I really would love it. I'd love this to be my job, because I'm really good at it. And I can't get a job anywhere else, because I don't know how to drive, because nobody has time to teach me. And I'm quite certain you can't just watch an online tutorial on how to drive. Yes, where was we? Yes, ranting about Zexal. Yeah, like, I've been trying to, I actually tried, I will say, I don't, yeah, sorry. Something I will say, if you do ever watch Zexal, I think it's kind of best to just, yeah, every car is different. Oh yeah, good point. It's kind of best to skip the first half, because, funny enough, when I started watching Zexal, it was like on TV. It was actually one of the last Saturday shows in existence. But I had sort of started on the Duel Carnival, and things honestly get a lot better during the Duel Carnival. Yuma's not as much of a brat as he is in the beginning. And the duels are actually kind of memorable and interesting. Some get a little loony, like, the first one he fights a soccer player who summons a playmaker. Yeah, it was still kind of neat. After that, was pretty cool fight. He, had a duel against, I think his name was Cody. Oh yeah, we'll get to the tomato duel in a minute. Yeah, I think the next duelist he fought was Cody, who was essentially, you know, a short construction worker. And that was a really good episode. I rewatched it not too long ago. It was a good, simple, one-off episode, you know. And the way they, you know, the machine monsters are cool, and King of Heavy Industry Dvorak, you know, big mountain digger monster, very awesome. And kind of funny the way they beat it by essentially having the Karibo bolts, you know, the Karibo of that season, pull out its bolts and causing it to fall apart. Anyway, it was a good episode. Oh, and then there was the tomato duel. Yeah, so there was... Y'all may have seen it, but essentially there was this guy who was a tomato farmer who was forcing the people who he dueled to follow a very specific rule set. And this is not good for Quick Jr. I need to switch. Where, in order to attack, you had to reach into this basket and eat whatever vegetable you pull out. The thing is, all the vegetables in Yuma's basket were tomatoes. And when I say tomatoes, I don't mean they were all literal tomatoes. I mean they were literal vegetables that were crossbred with tomatoes to create freaky tomato fusions. Such as a tomato carrot, a tamarit, and I can't remember the others, but essentially imagine a vegetable and then fuse it with a tomato. Oh yeah, and Yuma couldn't attack because he hated tomatoes, which made the tomato farmer very, very angry. I will say his tomato monsters were kind of fun. I'm actually gonna get Cloudy out of there just because I think eventually Tori just gave him a big scolding and forced him to stop hating tomatoes. Because I think the tomato farmer's dream was, you know, use the prize money to make a tomato theme park. And, you know, Tori was getting so sick of Yuma's brattiness, she was like, if you don't win this duel, I will force you to eat tomatoes every day! Yeah, turns out as soon as Yuma finally sucked it up and ate the tomato, he actually liked it, and then won the duel. I would say the Tomato King card was kind of fun. I don't know if they ever printed it. It's in Duel Links. I remember making a pretty fun plant deck with it. Alright, just gotta beat Sleo. I like Celio. It's a fun blubbery boy. It's very huggable. Of course, another duel I quite liked in Zexo's Duel Carnival was, of course, the introduction of Anna Kaboom and her trains. Granted, she wasn't even in the Duel Carnival. She was just... Well, she thought she had a crush on Yuma. It turns out, because she mixed up the name of him with another kid she had a crush on. Yeah, I do feel a little weird about Anna at times, because she's a character I feel like I should not love, and yet I do. I guess because she's just so fun to watch, and is kind of nice at times, and also trains. Can we talk about how that cat girl dueled a literal dog to try to win Yuma's affection, but he was far too dense to understand? Oh yeah, there was a duel where the cat girl dueled a talking dog! So I think there was like a war going on between the cats and dogs, and Kathy, who, you know, the cat girl character, fought a talking dog. And of course she used a bunch of cat monsters, and he used a bunch of dog monsters. Well, okay, it turns out that it wasn't actually a talking dog. It was actually a dog who had a little girl who had like a little girl in a drum on its back, and the little girl was like just doing a deep voice to make it look like the dog was talking. The weird thing is, all the cards in that episode were anime exclusive, but it was a little girl with a voice changer, yeah. Yeah, Kathy is a character I also feel odd about. Like, she's not a bad character, she's alright. But I just feel like her design is too much. You know, I feel like the fact, you know, I feel like she just goes a bit too hard with the cat girl theming. You know, she's got cat fangs, she's got, she lost though, yeah, the dog won in the end. But yeah, Kathy, she's got, you know, I think she's got cat fangs, she's got glasses to make her eyes look more like cat eyes. She's got a bell around her neck, she's got mittens that look like cat paws, and then her hair is like, it's like done in a way that looks like actual cat ears. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's too much. Weirdly enough, I don't feel like when Weevil does it, it's too much. For some reason, I feel like Weevil pulls off the bug fanatic look way better. And she can command the local stray cats. Oh yeah, she can also talk to cats. Because sure. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if Weevil was like that with bugs? If he just had like an army of flies and beetles do all the cheating for him? Oh goodness, oh goodness. Yeah, sometimes less is more. Yeah, weirdly enough, I kind of feel like Kathy looks good when she's like in the school outfit and doesn't have her big cat get up. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she also has a belt that's tied in a way that looks like she has a tail. Like, I just feel like it's too much. I mean, I mean, how bad is it when you got a design that's more overdone than Weevil? I mean, let's see. Weevil has glasses, a bug on his shirt, and he's got bugs on his shoes, and it doesn't go any further than that. And maybe his head is shaped like a tick or a bug or something, I don't know, but... Yeah, I do feel like Kathy might be one of the most over-designed Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters. Granted, a lot of characters in Zexo are pretty over-designed. And the bug on his glasses. Yeah, again, he's got like 3 bug things on. Where with Kathy, it just keeps going and going and going. Maybe that's another reason I feel like Anna's better, because she also kind of falls into the, you know, being lovesick on the main, having a crush on the main character, but he's too dense to know. Well, actually, I think Yuma does notice when Anna is doing it. He just doesn't like it, because she is, well, you could say she's very honest. I will say it is kind of funny using her in any of the raid duels. What's next? The cat swimsuit? Well, thankfully she didn't go that far. No, thankfully Kathy has only been shown to wear the Heartland school swimsuit, which I think looks really adorable. But no, it didn't go as far as a cat swimsuit, thankfully. What was... but yeah, but I actually tried using... I used Anna during the... Another burb! During the Vector Raid duel. And the first thing she does as soon as she sees Vector is shoot him with the cannon! Or at least tries to. I saw that episode recently. It seemed to me that he was just too dense to understand why she was doing it. Yeah. It's kind of weird considering she is very pretty loud about her love. But yeah, other than that, honestly, I feel like all the other appearances of Anna were quite fun, you know. Really loved the Duel Coaster episode where she just crashes in to help save Yuma from the hired assassins. Okay, they weren't hired assassins, but you know what I mean. And then the duel, and then she had a tag duel with Yuma later, which could have been better. Like, the whole thing was like she had to use this card that is honestly a really bad card. I think it's like you give up all your life points and then your tag partner gets like a benefit, like more life points or a monster or something. It's just no, too much boom. No, yeah, I feel like they could have done it better. Granted, it was also like one of the only Barian minion duels that was somewhat neat, monster-wise, because, you know, once they get to the second half of Zexo, a lot of it is just the Barian Girog mind-controlling people to go fight Yuma, and then they do the Chaos XZ's evolution, rank up magic, Barian's force, hokey-pokey nonsense. And, yeah, I think a problem with stuff like that is a lot of cards are just not good. They're just too much, it's just too much trouble to run them. Because, you know, you have to get the XZ monster on the field, and then you gotta get the spell card to make it rank up, and then you gotta make sure you have an appropriate monster to rank up with. And it's just, you just really can't build a deck around it because they're all pretty random. I mean, the first one's like a flying engine, followed by some giant trainer who I did hear, I think his non-evolved form was pretty powerful. And there was like that what was it? Another monster, what was it, like Simon the Moral Leader? Which was probably one of the worst episodes, because they had Caswell get drunk on power. Have I mentioned I hate Caswell? Like, I think he might be one of the worst, most annoying characters in all of Zexal. He's just not a good person. Like, I think the only thing that's... like, I'm still kind of trying to decide if I hate him more than Flip. And for those who don't know, Flip is basically, what if Weevil was a reoccurring character and people let him get away with his nonsense? Yeah, the background character, yeah, I hate Caswell. He is so annoying and just not good or nice at all. Like, I feel like even Bronx is better. Granted, Bronx not that good of a person or character either, but he's at least had a few moments where he's decent. Not the case for Caswell or Flip. Like, if y'all ever watch Zexal, please just skip the episodes with Flip. You will be so much happier if you don't have to put up with the annoyance. He looks like a background character. Yeah, he basically is a background character. Who's also kind of a big-headed jerk. If y'all watch Zexal, y'all probably know what I mean. Ah! Wow, you took that like a champ, Cloudy. Thanks! What was I talking about? Oh yes, the Chaos Ezix evolution. And then I think in the first duel they had Rio. Oh yeah, and then they also had like a crazy comic book artist who had like a King Arthur castle thing. You know, I actually have the card. It's alright. It exists. And then I think they had like some plant girls who had like flower battleships. And, you know, it was cool watching Rio. You want to shove Humble Pie down his mouth? Yeah, probably. Or just just put tape on his mouth so he stops talking. But yeah, anyways, I think the last example of Chaos Evolution cards they used for the minions was during the duel with that Anna and Yuma were tag partners with. And, yeah, I think they were essentially fighting Anna's mentor and her husband, who, well, essentially their decks were also themed around giant machines, specifically blimps and cruise ships. You know, let's do one. And, they were pretty neat, and essentially the XZ monster was the two of them combining into Sky Palace Gangari Days, which is a wonderful rank 10 monster, perfect for any train deck. It's essentially two giant blimps carrying a Titanic ship, and its effect is basically, you know, use an overlay unit, you get to destroy any card, and then you burn your opponent for a certain amount of damage. Hey, works good in train decks, because then you can oh yeah, but also you can't attack with it if you do it. So you just rank it up into the even bigger train! So yeah, I love trains. If I was in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, that is absolutely the deck I would play. All aboard! I really need to get back to Master Duel, because I actually made a pretty good Earth Machine deck. Mainly it was essentially a combination of trains and Infinitrax. For those who don't know, Infinitrax are a archetype of Earth Machine monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! That are essentially, well, they essentially are just a bunch of construction vehicles with kind of freaky designs, and they got the infinity symbol all over them. Yeah, they're all kind of about, like, making bigger machines and then ranking up into them. I quite like it. They go wonderfully with Earth Machines, like the trains. All aboard! Yeah, I love me my trains. Ooh, this looks like the perfect time to Quake Raid. Go get him, Kumarid! I really need to stream another Yu-Gi-Oh game. I love talking about Yu-Gi-Oh with y'all. But yeah, after that, I think the main XZ evolution stuff was essentially just the Baryons, and they're just not decent boss monsters. They're very much one-trick gimmicks that really only work in the context of that one specific episode. I think that's the main problem with a lot of the duels in Zexal is a lot of the boss monsters are just too gimmicky, and they just do not work outside of the one duel they're in. Like, it was quite unfortunate that, you know, a lot of the cards coming out that were based off Zexal are just not good. You know, the pack filler. So much of it is just not worth using. And anything that is, you know, you gotta build the whole archetype. Let's actually switch Cloudy out. She was getting a lot of experience. Let's, get some Flare Blaze. I'll be honest, Chad. I might do some grinding off stream during the weekend so we can fight the final bosses next time. But I'm fine with whatever y'all want. Maybe I can also get some Shadow Pokemon ready to be purified while I'm at it. But yeah, like, can y'all think of any Zexal monsters that are actually good and competitive in any way other than Utopia? Because, yeah, I feel like everything else is just too grinding off screen. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I feel like everything else is just too gimmicky. And, you know, just only works in one very specific situation. Dark Mist. Oh, yeah, didn't Dark Mist get banned at some point? I feel like there was a version of Dark Mist that got banned. Or maybe a card based on him. Yeah, that's a villain I keep forgetting exists. I mean, he's a good villain. He's essentially one of the numbers that went rogue and evil. Pretty good villain. Oh wait, I know another one. I do know one card that was competitive for a while. That was number 101 Silent Horror Art. You know, it was like it was like a, I think it was essentially just an XZ version of Relinquished. It could, like, suck up materials. It's been a while, but I remember that was pretty standard for a while. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered another card that was very competitive, and that was good old Gagaga Cowboy. Like, yeah, I'm sure y'all remember Gagaga Cowboy, you know, specifically for his other effect where you could detach if he was in defense position and just burn the opponent. Yeah! Yeah, I know Cowboy was pretty standard. He didn't get used much in the show, but in the card game, yeah, he was pretty standard. The idea is essentially, you know, beat up your opponent as much as you can, and then use the Cowboy to finish them off next turn. Or finish them off in the second standby phase. I think we'll stop once we get through this area. But yeah, let's keep it going. Rollerboy Tran. Well, that's almost a name. But yeah, let's maybe move on. I'll say this. Zexal at least ended properly. As bad as missed potential and annoying a lot of stuff in Zexal, I feel like it's still a decent show. You know, once you get past the first bit of Yuma being bratty, it really does pick up quite a bit. Oh, this could be a trouble. Unlike Arc 5, which is 1,000 times worse. I mean, like, the first half feels like it takes the worst bits of Zexal, and then somehow screws up everything even more. Granted, I'll give Arc 5 this. It has some amazing archetypes. Like, the archetypes are a lot more interesting than the nonsense they got in Zexal. I mean, there are a few good archetypes in Zexal, like, Sharks. Granted, it's not really an archetype, it's just Sharks. Photons are pretty cool. Like, ow. Like, I think the entire Photon archetype is pretty awesome. And, you know, the stuff some of the villains used was neat, like, Chronomaly, you know. But again, that might be just me, like, thinking Trey's a good boy. What else? Oh yeah, Gimmick Puppet. They were pretty good for a while. I don't know if I'd say Gimmick Puppet is one of my favorites. They're kind of creepy. But, you know, always funny when an archetype can have an instant win card. Yeah, Arc 5, great cards, horror anime. Yeah, it really is. It does kind of turn into a body horror near the end. Like, I couldn't even get through the first season. I tried, but there was just too many episodes of Yuya being absolutely intolerable and stupid. Like, I feel like there were times when even Yuma wasn't that stupid. And I mean, that's a serious problem when I'm saying you're dumber than Yuma. Like, I think it was like two-parters in a row where Yuya was just absolutely unbearable. It was like the one where he was fighting the cook guy, the Reese Pepper, and his cook pals. And I think I don't remember it that much, but I remember. I mean, his mom didn't even make him breakfast because she was too occupied watching the guy's cooking show. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if she's all that good of a mother, if I'm saying. Okay, I think we can start Quake Raving. And then there was the one where he fought like some French quizmaster. And oh, that episode is awful. Like, I could not believe just how stupid they made Yuya for that plot. Like, it wasn't just like he literally got every single question wrong. Even ones that were blatantly obvious. Like, one of the questions was literally a spot the difference. I think it was like two versions of the card Regeki break. And the difference is obviously that one is holding up one finger and the other is holding up two fingers. And I just... I was kind of I think I lost a lot of tolerance at that point. And then... I'm not sure why I kept watching after that point. I think afterwards, she had the duel with the fortune-telling girl who stuck around way longer than she had any right to. I mean, at least it was actually real cards rather than the first two who had anime-only cards. I mean, I feel like it was like during the competition. Stockholm Syndrome with Arc 5. I don't know. I'm a pretty patient person. It usually takes a lot to get me to quit a show. Like, even most tokusatsu shows that I end up not sticking with, like Kamen Rider Saber, I at least lasted for like 30 episodes. Ooh, 50. Like usually, you know, I even lasted with Gotchard for a while. I think I lasted also until around the 30 episodes, but it was kind of just, they got to a point where it was just way too many really bad, poorly written, dumb episodes in very quick succession. Like, I think they had, like... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Geo, I couldn't stand. Yeah, I was about to get to that. Geo was an especially bad show, because I only lasted, like, 6 episodes. Or maybe it was 8. I very much quit after the Wizard episode, because I could not stand that they did my favorite Kamen Rider dirty like that. Like, just the whole premise and stuff they do on Geo it just hurts me in a very specific way, sort of going around undoing the past. Like, I hate that stuff. Like, Geo was done by an absolutely awful and evil producer who thinks they need to make the past look bad so the kids will only buy the new toys, which, no, that's not a good way to sell stuff. And, yeah, it was... I mostly just saw clips from Geo on Instagram for a while, but even then, it was so bad. Like, I can't think of a Kamen Rider that's worse than that show. It's just bad in every way, other than music, laws, and the future writers. And even then, most of that stuff can only go so far. It's also one of the few Kamen Riders I haven't gotten a collectible from. I'm trying to think if we want to go for Quake Rave. Let's wait a bit. Like, part of me kind of wants to, you know, have the collectible from each Kamen Rider season if I can. Mostly not the early stuff, because they don't really do the collectibles. And if they do, they're all cards, so low hard to buy. Like, you know, I got a couple of Gaia memories. I got 6 O's medals. Care to guess which ones? I mean, if y'all know me, y'all probably know which medal set I got first. You know, this is another reason I want to get back to streaming tactical RPGs, so I can have little quizzes like this and give y'all points for it. Goodness, how is that thing still standing? I didn't get any Astro Switches because I haven't watched Forza. I don't know if I should. I feel like, I don't know if I'd enjoy Forza because, you know, I don't really like school stuff. But, you know, the Kamen Riders are pretty cool, even though there's only 2 of them, you know. But, you know, the Switches are pretty fun, and I feel like they'd be pretty fun toys to fiddle around with. And, I got quite a few Wizard rings, because, you know, Wizard's my favorite rider. Really need to get more of those. And, all of Forza was in school. Yeah, I know. And it's not that I think Forza is bad, I just don't know if it's the type of show I would personally enjoy, because I think it's going for a certain setting. And also, there's a lot of characters that don't become Kamen Riders. I mean, maybe they're really good characters. I don't know. I don't like it when superhero shows focus way more on boring humans rather than, you know, the heroes. But I don't know, maybe Forza is probably better than I think it is. And, you know, the monsters are all themed after constellations and zodiacs. That's kind of cool. Ah! How dare you! Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna burn you for that. Don't worry, you did good, Quake Jr. Take a nice rest. I have one lock seed from Gaim, and it was just the cherry one, because I liked it. I got a lot of shift cars from Drive. That was a fun season. Do need to get some viral cores at some point. Maybe some of the bikes. I have 3 ghost icons. I actually used to show one of them on stream. Yeah, I got the 2 enemy ones and Columbus. Should get more of those. I got a few Gashettes. I got the Dragon Knight Hunter and the Kamen Rider Chronicle, and I think some Gashapon ones. And a lot of full bottles. Got the Gorilla, got the Diamond, and the Vacuum Cleaner. Yeah, how many heroes do you know that use a vacuum cleaner as a power? And I think I also got Bat, Cobra, Crocodile, as well as the 2 gearboxes for engine and the remote control. But Geo, yeah, I've got nothing from Geo, and I don't know if I ever will. I was tempted to get the Kamen Rider Shinobi stuff, or the Shinobi watch, because I really love Kamen Rider Shinobi, and he should have gotten his own show. I'm just saying, it would have been awesome. I don't know why they made teaser images for all the riders that would have appeared in Kamen Rider Shinobi, and they don't do anything with it. Such a wasted opportunity. I'll never understand how so many anniversary shows in the recent decade just screw up so much. Like, it can't be that hard to just do the bare minimum. And yet somehow... Oh, you've been watching Gab? Oh, cool, me too! I actually finally got some Gochizo from it. I got the Punching Gummy and the Limited Time Christmas Bushel one. But yeah, I have a bit of a weird thing with Gab. Like, I love the heroes so much. I love the group of heroes. They are so wonderful and wholesome, and I want the best for them. But I can't stand the villains. How far are you in it? I'm pretty much caught up to the recent episode where... Yeah, I'm essentially on the episode where he's about to unlock the true form of his final form, the Master Mode. And I think he might be getting rid of one of the villains. I'm hoping he does. But yeah, I can't stand the villains because they're all, you know, narcissistic backstabbers who are, you know, going around committing genocide. while also getting all of their species hooked on a drug. I'm really looking forward to when Gab is over and all the villains are dead, and then we can just enjoy the characters without having to deal with them. Also, I'm just, how far are you into it, Sakurkudo? I want to know so I don't accidentally spoil anything, especially if it's something regarding some cookies, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, you will eventually. But yeah, I really like Gab. It is such good. Oh, and the worst of all, their Gabs have sibling and that disowned each other. Yeah, like the goal of them to be whining and complaining that Gab ruined their life, even though they're the ones who ruined his life, just because he existed. I mean, Gab literally tried to show them kindness and whatever, and they don't even feel bad that they're committing genocide because they essentially view humans as cattle. I'm like, ugh, I just hate them so much and want them exterminated in the most brutal way possible. And it's, yep, it's taken a while. I mean, so far they got rid of. Oh, you just watched the latest episode? Oh, cool. So, you know, yeah, like, I will say, I still find it weird that I don't have that same hatred for Suga, aka Kamen Rider Bake. You know, Valen's sorta mentor who kind of backstabbed him and was making evil clones of the main character. Like, I feel so weird just when he was kind of the villain and the fake bitter Gabs were running around. For some reason, I enjoyed the show a good bit more. Maybe it's because near the end, the characters actually did the sensible thing and talked it out. Oh, they got rid of the oldest brother. Oh, spoilers. Well, nah, don't worry. I assumed they were going to get rid of Lango. Thank goodness. I'm looking forward to seeing him get crunched. You know, funny, I think some people were thinking he was going to be the big villain, but honestly, no. He's way too passive and lazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to him getting obliterated. And I believe that would just leave the evil scientist, the other evil twin, and the squid girl. I gotta say, I do feel a little conflicted about the older sister because, you know, I don't really like her character. Oh, and Varan has a home on Earth now? Oh yeah, he took over Suga's home. Good for him. I like Fram, he's cool. Probably one of the few jellyfish I actually like. But yeah, the annoyance I'm having with that one girl villain is I really like her monster design. I mean, it just, you know, she still is evil or bad as the others. I don't know. She does seem to be starting to break down a bit compared to the others. You know, not really knowing what to do with her life. I mean, it'd be nice if maybe that one got redeemed. I also don't seem to hate the scientist one as much. Probably good. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think it's really just the twins I hate, as well as the president's daughter. Not a fan of sociopaths, you know? I'm looking forward to them being exterminated. Though, I gotta ask, Dr. Kudo, who do you think's going to be the big bad? Because I think a lot of people were thinking it was going to be Lango, but now he did. I remember a fan comic of Bram finding out that humans don't like Gabs. Oh, that's a shame. Oof. Funny Biobloom. Yeah, who do you think's going to be the big bad? Because I'm not too sure at this point. Don't have Gabs. Okay, that makes sense. I guess that's weird, finding out there's a species that doesn't have a second mouth. Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll definitely stop once I'm done with Mount Battle, because I'm getting pretty tired. But we're almost done. Yeah, brain fart. Don't worry about it. But who is going to be the big bad? Because, you know, is it going to be the evil twin? I don't know if I should say evil twin when both of the twins were pretty evil. Is it going to be the president of the Granite world? Yeah, what are they? That's also the thing, is I don't know how they're gonna beat the villains. Granted, before it was just, they simply were not powerful enough to do so.
Yeah, but they are now.
Okay, I definitely need to do some more grinding over the weekend, so, but thank you all for letting me do some grinding here. I think it's the new CEO. That's the evil twin, right? Or did they get someone else? Did someone else come in after Lango got munched, if you know what I mean? Woo, good thing we flew. Oh, is that gonna hurt? Ooh, chilly. Oh, hang in there, Quake Jr. You're doing okay. You got this. Thanks. You know. What? How did you land that dynamic punch? Yeah, standing. Oh dear. Oh, don't worry, Quake Jr. We're gonna get you out. We need to get you out of there now. Mayday, mayday, mayday. But yeah, they got a new person. Oh, that might be interesting. I'll have to see how that goes on Friday. Oh, speaking of which, chat, I'm just gonna tell y'all now before I forget, there will be a special stream tomorrow. I'm thinking about showing off 2 monster games. For you see, y'all may have seen I made a video showing all the champion monsters in Monster Sanctuary, and I thought it might be fun to show off that game a bit more if y'all are interested. Furthermore, I kind of wanted to go... It's the Bratty Girl's dad. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's the president of the whole world. So, yeah. I could see him being the final villain, just... You know, just what... The thing is... If they beat him, what next? Because... I don't know, is he gonna, like, try to sick the whole world on them, or what? I'm sure I'll find out soon. Let's switch things up. But yeah, I'm also going to be playing some Gigabash, specifically because they're adding some free DLC. Yeah, so there's like a mecha version of one of the playable characters, Pikagiris. There's a version called Mechagiris, which is like a stage hazard. Well, starting tomorrow, you can actually play as it for free! Yeah, they're giving you free DLC to have the Mechagiris, so I'm really happy about that, because I really wanted to play as it. So, yeah, I'm gonna show that off tomorrow if y'all like. Kill them with fire! Agreed, Epic Pikachu. Gav being the new CEO and changing the company. Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen. Wait. Oh, you mean... Oh, I guess that would be interesting. What if... That'd be a... You know, that would definitely be a weird... That'd be an interesting way to end things, you know, having Gav take over the company and, you know, stop with the human genocide. That would... And maybe actually make it a sweets company. I'd be cool with that. Personally, what I think is going to happen is they're just going to, like, seal off the Granite world completely from the human world. But I don't know. I hope it's a happy ending. I don't want bad stuff to happen to these characters. What do you think about the ending of Gav? I thought of... I like your idea. That's a great idea. I think that'd be a great way to end things and would really have things come full circle. Be a good way to, you know, unite the two worlds. I don't know if they do it. I hope they do it. That would be great. But yeah, a weird tangent I meant to get to is, you know, Kamen Rider Bake, you know, the evil scientist that was making Kamen Rider Valen's equipment. I kind of liked him more as a villain than the actual villains. Because, you know, his whole thing is he was trying to create the perfect life form. And, you know, he was doing a lot of trickery, and apparently he might have murdered quite a few other test subjects off-screen. You know, and, you know, he just was very sociopathic, nonchalant. So you better make that ending. I hope they do. Here's hoping. But yeah, the thing is, Suga's kind of did the same thing, you know, he killed a lot of humans in his experiments, and... You know, he made the evil clones that were making Shoma's life even worse. But, you know, then the freaky thing is right after he's, like, killed, as well as all the clones, you find out, oh, he was bad because he had a baby, and the baby died. So that's why he went crazy trying to create an ultimate life form that, you know, would not die. And it was like, oh, now I feel bad. And, you know, it's a weird feeling. Very weird feeling, I must say. And, I don't know, for some reason maybe because, I don't know. I just thought Bake was a more interesting villain than the Stomach. Crazy out of grief. Yeah, I guess that's a good point, is he actually had a decent reason. The Stomach family has nothing. They're just narcissistic monsters. And also, Bake was a really cool writer, you know. Like, I kid you not, they somehow made someone who was chocolate chip cookie themed scary. Like, how do you do that? How do you make something as innocent as a cookie terrifying? Well, I think the answer is, give him a gun. Like, I swear, the way... Like, Bake doesn't even have any any special powers, he just has a gun! Like, that's how he wins most... That's how he did most of his fights, just trying to gun down people. Gun cookies. Yeah, and the fact that he's so nonchalant and sociopathic, I think that's what made him so scary. Like, honestly, I'd probably put him on a top 10 list of scariest Kamen Riders. Honestly, I'd really love to get the Bake Magnum, because it looks really fun. Just, you know, the sounds it makes to transform, sort of very industrial, evil science. I wish I could get it, but it's like $100, because they always charge more for the villain stuff. Even more scary than Oja? No. No, I wouldn't say more that, because, you know, Bake only lasted 2 episodes. It, like, once Valen got the power of the chocolate frappe, he obliterated him good and fast. Yeah, you know, also, about Valen's chocolate frappe form, do you think he has the power of ice or glass? Because I feel like it was more like he was just creating glass and just breaking it on his enemies. Ice is probably more accurate, but, you know. What are some other scary writers I would put on the list? I need to make that list sometime. I like making top 10 lists. I believe another one I had on there was Juga. That was the writer that was at the end of... Yeah, maybe both? Yeah, Oja would definitely be on the list. Oh yeah, you meant about the ice glass? Yeah. Either way, it was quite awesome. And let's switch things up, because we need other people to get levels. As number 1? I don't know. I don't know if Oja would be number 1, but he'd probably be in the top 2. Because, I mean, dude's literally a murderer. I mean, definitely, if you want to make someone scary, just have them be a sociopath. And for those who don't know, a sociopath is someone who literally does not care about anyone. Is, like, incapable of feeling anything for doing anything bad. I know Josh Scorcher did a top 10 list of top 10 video game sociopaths. And one of them was actually Prince Zephiel from Fire Emblem Binding Blade. I mean, the dude was kind of just done with humanity and was straight up trying to extinctify them because, well, his father tried to kill him one too many times. That man killed his parents when he was 13. Wait, he did what now? Of course. Oh goodness, and I didn't think Oja could be even more evil than that. Like, I swear, Oja is just like an infection in the world that needs to be cured. Yoicks. I do not like how dark Ryuki is. Oh, anyway, some other Kamen Riders I would put on the list of scariest. Juga. You know, that he was sort of the writer at the end of Revice, where George went a bit cuckoo. I mean, he's not that scary, but, you know, he had some nice presents. More ads? He burned them alive? Of course he did. Personally, I thought he would have stabbed them, but... Yeah, that sounds about right for Oja. I do not like that snake. It is very, very unfortunate. I'm just wondering how the heck he keeps staying alive and why they keep bringing him back. Like, dude popped up in an X-Aid special where he's just started beating up Kamen Rider Brave's 2 assistant girls that stopped appearing after the 2nd episode. I mean, they lived. And then he showed up in The Outsiders, and then the Geats movie. How can you not get rid of him? And now tricked a woman to find his little... Oh, right, yeah, he tricked someone to find his little brother so he could feed it to his giant snake. Yeah, I hate Oja. We'll talk more about that later. After these messages, we'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that, chat. Again, thank you for sitting through those. It really means a lot. I will say, one thing I am thinking about doing with the, is... Because, you know, one of the perks of subscriptions is you can, you know, not have ads play. I think if I was to do that, I might just start playing shorts or highlights, you know, just for the people who are subscribed. That way, people who aren't subscribed don't miss anything. Oh, he also kept Raya's friends. Yeah, again, there's nothing good about Oja. It's like I was saying, you know, he's an infection that needs to be removed. Goodness, how do we want to do this? You know. Why don't we change to something nicer? So about Gav, what's your favorite form from the show so far, Sakakudo? Mine is the Cake King. Like, I kind of wish the cake was the final form, because, oh boy, is it so cool! And for those who don't know, it's, he's a king with a cake theming. What? Where are you going? Oh my. How dare you? Okay, that's real annoying. I'm actually going to get Espeon out of here, because I don't think they're going to play nice with that Absol. I like the cake and ice cream. Yeah, those forms are great. The thing I love most about the Cake King is he can summon minions. Yeah, he can summon whip soldiers, which are little, you know, grunts that have whipped cream on them, and I love them so much. They are just so funny and just have so much charm and personality, and I don't know why, I love the ability to summon minions. It's one of the reasons I love Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom so much. It is just so fun. Get back down here. It is just so fun being able to just call upon an enemy, be like, minions! And then just have them go attack everything. It is so good. It's too bad that the ice cream form doesn't last long. Yeah. So yeah, the form he gets before his final, was it ultimate? Yeah, he gets ice cream powers. He gets the power, and by that I mean he has the power of ice breath. He literally like does a licking motion to his hand that looks like ice cream, and he can just freeze things. Really cool form. Literally. Yeah, the only problem is because it's ice cream, it doesn't last long and it melts really fast. Kind of having a similar issue to his final form. You know, I was definitely trying to figure out what would be the final form for the snack-themed rider. And that would be a bag of candy. Yeah, the Gav pod. Essentially, he has to have 100 of his low Gochizo minions hop into it to give him the power of... Well, I think for Mike now he's got 2 forms. One of them just gives him the power of One Punch Man. Yeah, it's a jar of candy. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I wish they called it jar instead of pod. Pod sounds weird. But yeah, I think from what I can tell, he can also flip it around into a master form where I haven't gotten to the episode yet. I'm gonna watch it on Friday. But I think he gets... Oh, hold up. Oh, this is interesting. Morning Sun. Yeah, I need some help, chat. Do you think this would be worth using? Yeah, essentially this move, he's going to have to eat a lot of snacks. Yeah, he has to make 100 snacks each time to use it. But hey, it's quite fun. So Morning Sun's, yeah, essentially just heals Espeon up, but it also works better in the sunlight. Do you think we should use this, chat? Do you think it's worth it to have a healing move on Espeon? I know we don't want to get rid of Psychic Return, and, you know, Reflect is pretty helpful. Do you think it'd be better than Swift? You know, Swift hits both opponents, but is it better than healing? I'm really not sure. Can y'all help me, chat? What do y'all think? It has really limited PP. Oh, you know, that's a good point. You know, because we're going to be having a lot of battles, so yeah, I think we'll ditch Morning Sun this time. Plus, I don't know if Espeon's strong enough to need healing, so we'll leave it. Oh yeah, oh no problem. I'm more of a night kitty. Anyways. Ooh, Laron. Alright, let's stir everything's up, because I am getting quite worn out. And how is that Absol still alive?
I'm burned out.
How dare you? Why can I not get rid of this Absol? Okay, this is getting quite annoying. Junior, help! I'm ready to quick raid!
Surf's up, bro.
Really, I really wish we could get the Protect TM. Because if we could get Protect on Suicune, or we could... I would get stomach pains from eating too many snacks. Yeah. Kind of funny how the first episode, they literally tell you, no, don't eat just snacks. And I feel like that's an important message. Now, why can I not get rid of this Absol? But yeah, I love the Gochizos so much. I really want to buy more of them. I just, you know, money. And, you know, something that because it's amazing just how much personality they get out of these little plastic toys. Like, I cannot believe how expressive they are. Gav's opening is really cute. Yeah, he's got a good He's got a good theme song. It's, I will say it's not a good theme song for, like, playing during an epic battle, but, you know, it is a good song, you know, for, like, just relaxing, you know, the day's done. Prediction, chat. When it gets to the final episode and he's beating up the final villain, they're gonna play the theme song. It's gonna be all happy and joyful. Bada bing, bada boom. It's gonna be great. But yeah, what's kind of funny about the fact that the Gochizos are so good at being expressive is, you know, the last show, season they had before, Gotchard, where they had, like, all the hundreds of Chemis, which were essentially just GIFs. Like, they were literally just a GIF that would say its name like a Pokemon, and that was about it. I mean, the skateboard was kind of expressive, but they also like to be eaten. Yeah, that's a bit of the weird thing about the Gochizos, is, you know, he essentially has to eat them to transform. Because, you know, his belt is his second mouth. So when he does it, he'll essentially chew on them, and then eat them. And then after he's done, they, like, fly off to heaven. They're actually selling these little sets that come with, excuse me. They come with extra sparkly versions of the Gochizos, as well as a low stand to make it look like they've become angels ascending to heaven. Mist, no, I'm sorry, no, we do, Mist is, it might have its uses, but it is, actually, would it be better than Rain Dance? I don't think so. I feel like Rain Dance has enough usage, at least for, like, screwing up other people's weathers. I don't think Mist is worth it. I think it has some use, but I don't think it's gonna be that helpful.
No problem, bro.
Alright, we're almost there. Ooh, really pushing myself this stream. Okay, Gochizo.
It's me. Let me help you find.
Yeah, that's essentially what the Gochizo are saying most of the time. They're so adorable, and I want to collect more of them. Only got 2 right now. It's not super useful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, though? Oh boy, probably should have taken a bathroom break, but we can do this, chat. We're almost there. We're gonna get to the end, and then stop, and then might need to do some grinding off stream, but... Wado? Yeah. Again with them weird names. Okay, fortunately, we can easily quick rave these suckers. You got it!
Oh yeah, there we go.
And fortunately, this was back before Torkoal was usable. You know, I really love that once they gave Torkoal the drought ability, he became so much more usable. Such a cool Pokemon. I always loved Torkoal, especially Ash's. I really need to get the DVDs for the advanced generation, because honestly, I feel like Pokemon got a lot better after they got to Gen 3, and really good in Gen 4. Oh, you got tormented, how dare you! Gochizo goes down. Yeah. You know, yeah. Kind of funny, though, I like that the cake is immortal. So yeah, for whatever reason, the cake Gochizo is the only one that does not die. Like, all the others have limited time use, but the cake is immortal. And I think it's really sweet, because, you know, he made the cake with his own 2 hands, put love into it, and after he ate it, he, popped out the immortal Cake King. I like the cake, it's so cool. Oh, dang, I can't Quake Rave that guy. Let's get a Sweetman out. Is it also alive? Nah, the only No, it's not, no, the cake is not alive, the cake is alive! Hey. Oh, that was funny. Cake takes a while to finish by yourself. Yeah, I think that was also a good choice, because I don't know if they could realistically have him just eat a cake every episode. Goodness, these guys are tough. Hopefully the Sand Tomb finishes them off, because, oh goodness, I am tired, I need to stop. But we're almost there, chat, ouch! We just got one more battle, and we are all good. Oh, you know, that reminds me, chat, I had a really good cake for my birthday. I think it was the first time we bought a cake from a store. It was like a white frosting cake with sprinkles. It was so good. They had like frosting inside of the inside of the cake. It was so good. Oh goodness, good job hanging in there, Quake Jr.
Please get me out of here.
Yeah, I think we need to get Quake Jr. out of there, because it's not going to go well. Tried to eat a whole cake by myself once, ended up with me in the bathroom for 3 hours. Oh, yikes. I did do something like that once, chat. It was when I was visiting my aunt's family in New Jersey. See, there's this restaurant where it's a pizza place, and if you eat an entire pizza there, like a whole pizza by yourself, you get a t-shirt. I unfortunately did that, and it did not end well. I was able to eat all the pizza, but I did not feel good. I felt absolutely awful afterwards. And of course, for whatever reason afterwards, family went to the beach. I probably should have gone and walked on the beach afterwards, but I remember laying in the car, just absolutely miserable. So yeah, how long in the bathroom? I don't know. Probably as long as you, maybe. Alright, just gotta get rid of Relicanth, and we're good to go. Oh, that's a problem. What y'all think of Relicanth? It's a nice Pokemon. Took forever to find in Emerald, because you need to find one in order to get the Regis. And I swear it's like a 1% chance of finding one. Ah! Old fish. Yeah. Okay, see, this is why we need to do the grinding. Let's let Umbreon do it. He needs some levels. I do have a shiny Relicanth. I think it was one of the first ones I got from chain fishing. It was very awesome. Okay, let's confuse this geezer. Yeah, I think it's like based off the Coelacanth, which is essentially a living fossil of a fish. I think it's like everyone thought it was extinct, but then someone found one. I love this music so much. I tell you, I cannot get enough of early 2000s music with these type of stuff. This music in particular, it reminds me of an old keyboard we used to have, and I think you would, if you like pushed a certain button, it would play a music track on its own. It had instruments very similar to this one, and a lot of like techno drums. Good times. You know, what do y'all think of the 2020s so far, Chad? It's, I mean, it's been pretty rough, because... Oh, what's that? I've been to a restaurant that had a challenge called the Belly Buster. It was a massive sandwich the size of the plate. If you finish it in one sitting, it was free, and you get your picture on the Wall of Fame, but if you failed, you had to pay for it. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, I don't know if I got my picture taken. I just got a t-shirt, which I've sadly lost. I think one of my sisters did it, and they were able to get through. Got a different t-shirt. Alright, let's do this, Chad. Let's beat this Goyle. Just talking about the air. Then I can go pass out. Area Leader Shaban? That really almost sounds like a name. I feel like she should be selling me soap. Some soap. I remember that in Highway 64, there's a restaurant where if you can eat a 5-pound steak an hour, it's free, and you get a t-shirt. Yeah. I don't know if the meal was free. It'd be nice if it was. I mean, I wasn't paying for it anyways, because family always pays for the restaurant. So wonderful. Yeah! Wait, was that fake out? Oh, hold on. Darn it! How dare you! You ever wonder what it would have been like if James's Cacnea evolved into a Cacturn? Oh wow, the hugs. Dang, would the hugs be painful. I can send you a link to it on Instagram. Oh yeah, you can if you want to. I'm fine either way. Please, Quake Jr., do your thing! But yeah, next week we are going to beat this game. Or at least try to. Ooh. I didn't dare attempt it. I didn't want to be miserable. Good choice. Very good idea, Epic Pikachu. As someone who did do a challenge like that, don't. It is awful. But, oh, wow, that XP sure looks great. I would not recommend... Don't do one of those challenges unless you are, like, going directly home and can spend hours in the bathroom, because, I did not have that luxury. I had to go... because family went to the beach, and I had to just wait for them to finish walking around. I know I should have just gone out and walked it off, because that's what you're supposed to do when you eat too much. Oh, thank you for the links, Dr. Bruto. But, you know, I felt sick. I didn't want to move. I wanted to lay down, which, granted, you probably should not do that if you're feeling sick. With food, it's better to walk around and let your body digest. Okay, hopefully that thing didn't have levitate, and we're good to go. Quake Rave forever! Dang it! There is such a thing as a food coma. Yeah, I've heard of those. I don't know if I've ever had one, but I've probably gotten close to it. Yeah. Such a... Wait, what? Excuse me, what? 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 Why did you just toxic your own Pokemon? So I think they must have been trying to do like a gut strategy or something, but what the heck, man? Goodness, and I thought I was losing it from streaming too long. What are you doing? I'm so confused. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Wait, what's that, Dr. Guido? There is a Disney ice cream where the bowl looks like a kitchen sink for $39, and it's not a food challenge. Oh, yikes. I'll tell you, I long for the day when Disney can be good and free of the evil Igers. Clutches. It's going to be a while, because even though he's leaving next year, he's still going to stick around as a consultant, and then whoever is next has to deal with all the mess he made. Ow!
Ah, stop it! Sorry!
Oh, dagnabbit. Oh, I'm going to get that golem. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to drown. You're going to drown. Going down with the drown. Ooh, maybe I should curse you rocks. I still don't know why the heck he poisoned it. That is... I don't think... Golem can't get guts, can it? Because I know the ability guts, it like makes it so if you have a status ailment, you get like a boost in your stats or something. I'm so confused. I need to look up this person's team later and see if I can figure out why the heck they poisoned their own Pokemon. Which time? Ooh. Ah, not quite. That's why we must do the training.
Surf's up, bro.
That should take out Golem. And I think I might want to just switch Umbreon in to help take out the Starmie. I really like how Starmie looks in this game. Very fun. You know, that reminds me of something I never understood, is why did in an anime, there was a part where Misty left behind some of her Pokemon at the gym. Why the heck did she leave behind Starmie and not Staryu? Like, I don't get why, because, you know, I feel like Starmie's like one of her her third most iconic Pokemon, right behind Psyduck and Togepi. And just, like, why would you take the weaker version? Because, you know, Starmie's way cooler. Bah! Hurts a lot more, too. Like, I can't, like, and the thing is, Staryu doesn't evolve naturally. You have to use a Water Stone, right? So, I just don't get it, chat. Don't get it. Oh, shoot, not again! Sorry, Quake Jr. It's fine. Darn starfish! How dare you? Oh. I forgot how fast those suckers were. Please finish this Umbreon. Ah, thank you. Well, I'll try to do some more training off screen. Seriously. But yeah, I'm pretty beat for tonight. Yeah. Thank y'all for hanging with me. This was so fun. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. We are going to do some Monster Sanctuary. I want to show off that game a bit. And then maybe do do Giga Bash so I can try out the new DLC. But yeah, give me my money. Sure, but not tonight. Thank goodness they put save points in this place. Alright, let's save before me or one of my Pokemon drop. Always save twice because it's nice. Ooh, great job, everyone. Y'all did so good. Just a bit more and we should be ready for the final bosses.
Yeah, they're not gonna have rocks, right?
They might, but I'll try to protect you from them.
Okay, thanks. Thank you all for watching.
Good job, Quake Jr. And thanks, tried my best. Sorry I couldn't survive that last hit. Oh, don't worry, Goblin, you do good. Really? Sure thing. But I'll be ready to quake grave harder than ever next week. Good, very good. Hang it, rest up, everyone. The fires of justice must grow stronger! Seriously, I'm so tired of getting burned. I want to do the burning. Indeed. Yeah, we'll get to that next time.
Don't worry, bro. We'll be nice and strong in time to save the world and whatnot. See you next time, broskies. Y'all be nice and chill, bros and sisters.
Good job, Umbreon. Thanks. You mind if I have the XP share next? I could really use it. Oh, sure thing. It did ask for your own. Indeed, so darling. We'll be ready in no time. See y'all next time. Well said, but yeah. I may not be able to make it tomorrow. I have a family member who's Gallerant tomorrow. Oh. Well, I don't know what Gallerant means, but okay. Yeah, that's fine. I might just... In that case, I might just do a short stream. What I might do tomorrow is just do the Gigabash stuff just for fun, even if no one watches, and then maybe just maybe go do Monster Sanctuary if you can get a chance. If not, I could just save it for next week. So yeah, I think I might do Gigabash tomorrow. Oh, graduation. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'll just start with Gigabash, mess around there for a bit, and if you can't make it, don't worry. You have a great time at the graduation. We can always I can always show Monster Sanctuary off another time. So don't feel bad if you gotta miss it. I completely understand. I love y'all's support, but if y'all have anything else you need to do, don't worry about it. I'm fine. It's the time of year. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's wrap things up. But yeah, don't worry if you miss it. I understand. Your friend have a good time graduating and stuff, and yeah, hope you have a good time. But yeah, this went a little longer than expected. Could be longer though. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see. Yeah, it's a family member. Oh yeah, don't worry. I get it, Sakukudo. You go right ahead. So, if you can't make it, don't worry. You can always catch the replay on my YouTube channel. I completely understand. So, if you can't, but yeah, if you can't make it, let me know. If not, don't worry about it. I just hope you all have a great time. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I might just do Gigabash tomorrow just to show that off real quick and enjoy Mechagiris. If you can't make it, don't worry. If you can, awesome. I'm fine either way. But yeah, hope you all have a great weekend.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. I mean, it's not the weekend yet, but I'm going to rest of the evening.
Later, bros. Farewell, my friends. Thank you for sticking in with us for so long. Have a great night. So says I, Silky. Thank you so much. Wonderful pre-cure set. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll do that. Maybe. I don't know. Tell you what. Maybe I'll try watching it alongside Smile Precure tomorrow. Because I mean, if you want to talk about, yeah, I might try that. I'll try watching 2 Precures tomorrow. Just because it might be fun to talk about this wonderful Precure. So yeah, I'll try giving it a try. I might give it a try tomorrow night. Indeed. Well, thanks for supporting us in Quake Jr. Keep up the good work. Sayonara, comrades. Have a good one. Well, yeah, if everything works out, I'll see if I can check that out alongside Smile Precure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, ciao!